Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, this is Uncle Vocabulary Jones, and it's now time for the Poppa C Blues and Southern Soul Show with your host, DJ Poppa C.
That's right. Good evening. Good evening. I am your host, DJ Poppa C, and thanks again for joining us on the Monday Night Blues and Southern Soul Show. Let me say happy belated Father's Day to all our dads out there. Hope you had a fantastic Father's Day. Hello, Sister Calloway, Lady Audrey. Lady Audrey, she's with me this morning at the radio station, chiming in with me and Uncle Vocabulary Jones early in the morning time. So I don't think you ever sleep, Lady Audrey, but you know, I always appreciate you supporting me. And I say it all the time, and I can't say it enough, Sister Calloway. I cannot say it enough. The patronism and you all watching the show are always appreciated. It fills my heart. And because, you know, in life, you know, we try to make a difference. I was in church Sunday, and pastor preached from Acts 3, 1 through 9. So y'all get a chance, you look it up. And it was about Peter and John helping this lame guy to the gates so he could get healed. And so with my show, I'm not healing anybody, but you know, in life, they say if you could help just one person, you've done a great thing. And so I'm always hoping the years been going, the show has been going on a year and 2 months. And, you know, people watch me on YouTube and they watch me on Facebook. I'm trying to get TikTok. I got to invest in some more electronics because on TikTok you can make a whole lot of money. But you know, hopefully, you know, in my show has substance. You know, I had Isaiah Martin on when he was running for Congress about 6, 7 months ago, saying just before I had Christian Menifee and Amanda Edwards. And I've been watching his. He has his own segments on social media where the guy is sharp. I tell you, he eat those Republicans alive for lunch, dinner, and supper. They call it again video influencer, and his audience is big. And so he's been on, you know, Stephen A. Smith on Sports Center. He's been on CNN. He's been on MSNBC. So it encourages me because you know I love politics. I do, and you know, if I had to not use so many four-letter words way back when, I changed courses. Instead of becoming a firefighter and paramedic, I got into public office. And it's never too late, but you know, when I listen to this brother talk, I say, man, I need to do a whole lot of reading because he can, you know, he's breaking down to another Republican about the JCPOA that, you know, with Iran and how Obama's treaty was better than Trump's treaty, but you know, you can't convince those MAGA people. And speaking of MAGA people, y'all, you know, if you look at my page, I share a lot of later artists. I had just gotten in bed as much. Yeah. But if you look at my page, I share a lot of social media stuff. And so it got to the point where I was sharing so much. I don't know who's doxing my page, but after a while, other people could see my page, but I couldn't get on my social media page. And then I had other folk chiming in from different cities, red states, saying negative stuff on my page. Because one post, and that's a lot of times stuff I share. I can remember when Charlie Kirk died, and somebody put like something about the chickens coming home to roost or whatever. Hey, Stacey Smith, waiting on you. And I just shared it. I didn't make a comment, I shared it. And so two Republican friends I know on my page, they hated when I would post something. Because then y'all read it, they would go back and forth with me a lot of times. Because I've never went to anyone's social media page to comment on how they feel and what they feel. Because that's their business. I'm not trying to convince anybody, one way or the other, that this party is better than this party. I know that I'm a Democrat. I know at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, that reflecting pond is green. It has a lot of algae in it. There's a fool in the White House. I do know that. And, and I do know we shouldn't be at war with Iran. All because of Bibi Netanyahu and trying to get every president for about 15 years to convince them to go to war with Israel with Lebanon. And he finally got one. They say a sucker born every day, so he got the orange man. But nevertheless, people were commenting on my page because I was posting too much political stuff, and then Facebook was locking me up. So I chill, but I still occasionally will, share something. But these two people, they unfriended me because of my post about Charlie Kirk, because they're Republicans. Now, if I asked them today, what did I say about Charlie Kirk? Or what did my post say about you? They couldn't tell me. But Donald Trump, when Rob Ronner died. His son killed his mom and his dad. Trump made a negative comment on social media, on Truth Social, and they even played on every social media station except Fox. And then when Bob Mueller died, he was applauding his death. So to me, I guarantee they didn't not dislike Donald Trump. So that makes him a hypocrite. He verbally text something. I didn't say anything. I just shared something. So my post was indifferent. So I mean, but that's where we live in. So hopefully with my show, when we have a mixture of folk, as you'll see tonight, from politicians to finance people to doctors to business owners to musicians, of course, because it's Blues and Southern Soul show. So, so thank y'all for supporting me all the time, Lady Archie. You're gonna be there when nobody's there. Sister Calloway, thank you, and all of y'all, Sarah Wheeler, y'all that join in all the time, and people on YouTube and Facebook, and hopefully we're making a difference, making an impact, and someone comes on the show that makes a difference in your life, or make you think about the direction you're going with this or that other thing. So that's my purpose. Just to, hopefully make a difference. So anyway, on the show tonight, we got Mr. Charles Odo. He's a certified financial professional planner. And tonight, he's going to talk to us about generational wealth and financial planning. Thank you, Lady Arjun. Wait until the wheels fall off. But hopefully they never fall off, baby. Hopefully we got another year in us. So hopefully they never fall off. But I thank you for that. So sweet. And I seen those hats you made for Juneteenth. You put them on social media. They weren't pretty, they were pretty. And Mark was saying, really nice. And I can't wait till this wintertime so I can wear mine and keep my head warm. And in the wintertime, I have blowing wind a lot. So, it's going to hold my hair down. So thank you for that, Lady Archer. I will forever be grateful. I will. So why don't we do this? And I played this song yesterday. At the club. And it reminded me, if I can find it, I should have had it loaded. And that's not it. Maybe I cannot find it. Oh yeah, I think I can find it. I look in the right file. Yeah, excuse me for a minute. So I always play a song before I bring my first guest on. And I want to. Well, I guess I can find it. But I'm gonna play something similar, but it was a nice song. And it's a song that reminded me of my mother. But nevertheless, let me get this song on so I can name my first guest when I'm looking for it.
Yesterday almost took me out, but I woke up this morning. Wash my face, put my feet on the floor. Said today ain't gonna be like the day before. Made my coffee, opened up the blinds. Something in the air said, baby, leave it all behind. Yesterday is gone, and I ain't going back. It's a brand new day, and I feel alright. Brand new day, left the old me last night. New hair, new smile, new way to walk. Brand new day, baby. Watch me shine, watch me talk. It's a brand new day. Hey, brand new day. I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday was rough. Cried in my car. Thought I wasn't enough. But that was yesterday. This is now. I got up, got dressed, and I figured it out. It's a brand new day, and I feel alright. Brand new day, left the old me last night. New hair, new smile, new way to walk. Brand new day, baby. Watch me shine, watch me talk. It's a brand new day. Hey, brand new day. Get up, baby. It's a brand new day.
Wait, it came close, but this is not what I was looking for. But I'll find it before the show is over because I played in the club and I brought some folks to tears in the club last night, including myself. So I find it. LD. What's up, Al? DJ LD in the building, y'all. LD is all over the city at the Red Rooster, at High Steppers, making all the money. Hello, Sarah Wheeler in the building. Sherry. Welcome to the Poppa C Blues and Southern Soul show. Well, like we promised, we have Charles Odo. He's a financial planner, and we have artist, musical artist, M. Callie in the building. So let me bring in Mr. Charles Odo. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
I can hear you well. Welcome to the Poppa C Blues and Southern Soul show. Thank you for taking time out your Monday night to hang out
Thank
with
you
us.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Me and Mr. Odo met through another heavy hitter in the city, my man Oscar McGar, when we happened to network. So I meet a lot of people through Oscars. So Mr. Charles Odo, we met in the parking lot. We was at a couple events. He came at one of the events I was DJing and hosting. So we got to talking, and I like what he was saying and what he's about. And so, of course, I like having a mixture on the show. And so some things that we're not taught, I wasn't taught, and I can't speak for everybody that's watching the show, about generational wealth and financial planning. It's something we don't do well. A lot of us live from check to check to check because we fail to plan. Nobody planned to fail, but we fail to plan. So hopefully he can give some insight about finances. So Ms. Charles, I want you to introduce yourself to the viewers and tell us a little bit about Charles Odo.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. It's a very much a privilege to be on your show. It is also a wonderful privilege to have get to know you. I get to meet you, just like you said, of course, through our big mentor, Dr. Oscar McGar.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful opportunity to have been able to meet up with someone like yourself, a celebrity of sort, big time. Yeah, the topic of conversation is something very, very important to me. And why it's so important is that I have come to see the difference it makes not having appropriate education, appropriate financial education. Many of us have gone to school, so many degrees. So many of us also have come to be involved with money, actually make money. But unfortunately, just as you said, sometimes the money comes and the money goes so fast. It doesn't stick around in our pocket or in our community. And much of it is because we are not talking, we're not doing enough, we're not getting the right kind of support we need to understand about ourselves, the effort we put in, the hard work we do for ourselves to take care of our families and, of course, our community. So we struggle for a long time. And then as we struggle, we also get to see, just like me, I always felt this positive vibe that I can make money because my background is in engineering. I get paid very well, but was the money sticking in? Not as much. So I was counting on other people to basically help me become rich. Yeah. And unfortunately, I didn't even understand that being rich and being wealthy is not the same thing. So with that being said, financial education has helped me very much to be able to be mindful, to be able to change some of my habits so that I can actually get that money, I can actually protect myself, I can actually have peace of mind, and then we start talking about generational wealth because it has to go from me then to the next level, to the next generation, and on and on and on. So thank you so much for the privilege. I'm honored to be here.
Well, it's an honor to have you here and to give us some things that we might not know, we're not focused on, and we don't plan. I mean, a lot of times we wake up in the morning with the stress, with the anger, with the problems in the relationships. Yeah. Because of our failure to plan and, live comfortably, and along with financially planning, good credit and money in the bank account creates freedom and a lot of happiness because, and of course, money don't buy you happiness. We all know that. But you can buy your BMW, you can drive right next to happiness and wave.
That is true.
I can tell you this, when I retired from the Houston Fire Department, I thought I was pretty comfortable. Thought I planned well, and then both of my daughters went to college, and I realized every penny that I walked by on the ground made a difference. So on my end, I didn't necessarily fail to plan. I thought I planned pretty good, but you know, so it became somewhat of a struggle. Well, you know, we're still maintaining. They both are seniors now in college and doing quite well. But you know, when your girls get older in college, you change your name from Dad to Cash App and Zelle. And Daddy, I need. Right now, one of my daughters is in Dallas. I think she contacted you. She's competing for Miss Texas.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's-
this weekend coming up.
Mhm.
Well, along with that comes a whole lot of shoes, dresses, makeup, and jewelry, and that and this. And she's down in a hotel a week for the competition because every day they have something starting starting today actually. So, and the finale is Saturday. So, you know, they're not giving away any hotel rooms. And where she is, it's pricey. But yet, you know, we're able to do so and doing well. But I like you to talk to the people about how to focus on financial planning, how to focus on continuing generational wealth, and how to focus on wise spending.
Very good. You know, what I've come to recognize is that just as you're saying, it doesn't take a lot of studying. It doesn't take degrees to be able to have things in the right order. But it does take discipline. And of course, America has been a capitalist country from the whenever long time we can think of. As a capitalist country, we also have to understand that there are a lot of opportunities that we have financially. A lot of people have had different products, so to say, that people can get involved in and then hopefully become wealthy. It has worked for many, but majority of times it doesn't quite work. And why so is that when we are dealing or doing certain things without proper information, just going by emotions alone, pretty much, or this is what my neighbor says should be done. I mean, I have done that in the past, and I realized it was a very bad mistake. Not to put anybody down, but there are information that needs to be authentic. And these days, there are a lot of things that are posted on social media. Even before then, people used to think, even me, I used to listen to one of my barbers about, stock this, stock that, that's what is going to go up. Others may go down because of things they heard. And we oftentimes get into such things trying to predict what the so-called market or economy is going to do today and tomorrow. But all that said, you know, the basic thing is, just as many have come to recognize, is that our habit need to be in line to be able to really control our money
Yeah.
instead of allowing money to control us. Because what we gonna get to see and live by is money controlling us. And because of that, we never have peace of mind. We are always jumping, hoping to get to the right spot at the right time, the right market, the right this and that, but unfortunately, it doesn't work. So, basic things I've learned: watch my habits, watch my emotions, watch the news out there. But first things first, we all know this. Sometimes we get ladies from our grandfathers, our grandmothers, put some money aside for yourself, no matter how small. So when we come into our organization, the organization I belong to, our chief thing we sell people is financial education. free of charge.
Yeah.
We don't charge for it because we believe it's a necessity.
Yeah.
Everybody got to have that opportunity because yes, with freedom, we have the freedom in America, but we cannot be free if we're not financially free.
Right.
You got it? We cannot be free if we're not financially free. So financial freedom, how can we do that? By learning finance, by learning not just go to college and get this degree, but understanding, yes, we have to simply, for instance, pay ourselves first. We have so many bills. America is so on credit. Everything you can buy on credit, everything. But guess what? That may be useful, but it can also be putting us behind by far.
Yeah.
Because just like you mentioned, yes, I used to feel good buying this brand name car, that name car, and look good in it. But what is my financial situation is not good.
What's your portfolio look like?
What does it look like?
Yeah.
Do I even look at it? Do I even look at the credit card statement that I get? How much of my money are they eating up? But if I understood what we call financial foundation, basic thing there is, hey, I have to protect myself because I don't really know tomorrow. I mean, I can be talking to you today, just like maybe we know tomorrow we may be sick. Even tonight, may go to bed and not wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or have stroke or some other kind of disease can show up. But if we're not protecting ourselves, then all those money we think we're investing or putting somewhere generally is not enough to take care of us. As we struggle for somebody else to come in and take care of things we can no longer do on our own.
Yeah.
We protect our cars. We protect even the cell phone we use. But oftentimes, we don't know enough how to protect the most important thing out there, which is us.
Yeah.
Understanding that makes a long difference, a big difference. It's not about dying. It's about living well. It's about peace of mind. And at the same time, we have to be able to say, guess what? I owe money. If I owe money, how much is it costing me to be in debt?
Yeah.
Can I control that aspect of my life and pay down the bills? Pay it down so that I don't just work for the banks that control this system. No, I need to be able to make sure that my money is working for me instead of working for the banks and all these big institutions. Very well said, but it takes discipline. It takes focus. It takes understanding that. Then emergency can happen at any moment. How much do I have put aside for emergency?
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about bad things. We can plan for weddings, anniversaries, and birthdays and all that kind of stuff. But it's hard to plan for the rainy day. Most people don't think about the rainy day. But it's going to rain.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to rain. Do you have an umbrella when it rains? What if it starts storming? Are we having the right information and the right guidelines that we have set aside something out there? I mean, we all can remember COVID. Most of us didn't have enough. That's why the government had to do something. But if we tell people 6 to 8 months or so money set aside for emergency, then we can rest better at night. So that is part of our financial foundation.
Yeah.
And then on top of that is the investment. But many times we only think about investment and we forget the rest. We forget the rest, like putting money aside for emergencies. We forget about the money we owe people. We forget about protecting ourselves. We only think about investment because many financial advisors, actually, that's what they try to talk about. But that's not how our organization works. So I'm very privileged to really get to know these fundamentals, applying it to myself because other people helped me initially. Now, we take this message all across US and Canada, all across.
So is a coalition, a group you guys, you have y'all financial counseling on the classes, or how do you do this?
Awesome. I like that. We have free workshops, in fact, 3 times a day, online, that anybody can log in and understand each of these items we talk about. Say, for instance, we talk about increasing cash flow. Everybody wants to increase cash flow.
Yeah.
Interestingly, many of the millionaires I work with, they want to double their money. So we show them that. We show them how to manage your debt.
Yeah.
We also have emergency fund, how to set it up, proper protection in terms of insurance that you actually can gain from while you're alive.
Yeah.
Long-term care. Sooner or later, we're going to get old. But it's not just about old people. What happens to me and my family if I cannot do the things I do now? So I have to protect that income. Okay? We show people how to do that. Asset accumulation. Yes, we want to accumulate assets, but at some point in time, we also have to start taking money away, because we got, you were telling us about how you retired. Of course, retirement is not about going to sit home, but having that peace of mind that steady income is still coming in.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of us don't have that steady income. The only steady income we can talk about is the Social Security.
Right.
You know how big it is.
That's minimal. That's minimal. Very minimal.
Yes, it doesn't go far.
Yeah.
So, or we may jump into some other things like real estate. It goes up and down, and it takes maintenance. So we're looking at understanding where steady income can be, where you don't have to be restless. You can be sleeping and still making money. That's part of our workshops. Understanding taxation, because taxes is something we've come to see. It is understood.
It's a guarantee and automatic.
Yeah, that's right.
It's 2 days guaranteed life. You're going to say the color that you are, you're going to pay taxes.
You got to pay taxes. And the fundamental thing is, even when we die, we still have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
Estate taxes. And of course,
if I pass it down, the government going to get that money from somebody.
Exactly. They're going to, make sure that they collect it. So if we don't understand that thing, we end up, the money we think we have for our family, if there's anything left, now it goes to the taxation, the government. And if there is some kind of misunderstanding, then it goes to the court system. You start talking about probate. By the time you get out of all that stuff, there's hardly anything left for the next generation. We're talking about generational wealth.
Yeah.
What do we do about this? These are part of what we show people in our workshop for free. Others charge a lot of money. I have an office here on Savoy, 6200 Savoy Drive, Houston,
Where's it located?
What is it located?
What's the location again?
Oh, yeah, 6200 Savoy Drive. That is Savoy Drive, Suite 701. I think it's on my flyer also.
Yeah.
Yes, it should be on the flyer. 6200 Savoy Drive, Suite 701.
Yeah.
Houston, Texas, 77036.
Let me ask you this. And maybe it was me, I didn't grow up around it, but it wasn't discussed in my household, but we don't learn about the importance of CDs and buying CDs and other banknotes that we could get that will work for us to further down the line. How important do you think that discussion is to have in the household?
Oh, very, very important, because there's something they call wealth formula. I didn't learn it from college, and definitely my parents didn't know about it. So wealth formula basically means that, yes, it takes money to make money, but time is equally very important. So the sooner we start putting money aside, the better off we're going to be. So as you say, if we start early with our children, for instance, even when they're just born, it goes
Yeah.
a long way. So that instead of waiting, like many of us do, to start saving money, maybe when you get out of college, they get that big job.
Yeah.
If we start putting $1.50 a day at a young age, allowing time to compound that money, it makes a big, big difference. Big difference. So
Yeah.
that is what you're showing people that time, money, and of course, you put money somewhere, how much is it growing? Because we know inflation eats up a lot of the money. So you gotta be able to beat inflation. You gotta be able to grow more than inflation. Cost of living is getting high.
Yeah.
Every year that passes by, a loaf of bread gets more expensive. We know that. A crate of egg gets more expensive. We know that. So our money also need to grow with time. Cost of living goes up, housing goes up.
Yes.
If
It's
our
called
money is not
keeping up with
growing,
keeping up with the times.
exactly.
And
If we're not,
with discussing CEs and banknotes and all that, every advantage you can give a loved one, especially in this in this capitalistic world we live in, expensive world we live in, is the advantage that they need to stay ahead.
that's
And
right.
so, I think that should be part of the discussion while you're teaching them about life and birds and the bees and everything else.
Exactly.
At
Yes.
least make them aware, even if they don't act on it.
Make them aware so they don't blame you.
They don't.
My
They don't
daddy don't
blame
tell me
you. You were
that.
told. You were told.
Yes.
But
But
John,
but
tell
the
me,
thing,
how long have you been in business with the company, and how successful are you with helping people turn finances around and and get on a better path?
good. I've been with this organization for about 15 years now. And I have licenses. Of course, we got 50 states. I could do business in all 50 states, but I'm only licensed at the moment in about 20 states. Okay. I want to be able to do business all across US and Canada. And I
Okay.
have partnerships. I don't do everything by myself.
Yeah.
I have partnerships with other people. I mean, right now I'm engaged talking with you. I'm enjoying that. But I have people in Seattle doing certain things. I have people in New York, California doing different things. Sometimes we have events. We could be having an event here in Houston, but another event in Boston. Okay, simultaneously. So that's the beauty of this. It's not just about me, but having a wonderful system that is way bigger than me,
Yeah.
and anybody can plug in for free.
Yeah. Well, I think financial conditioning is just like conditioning your body when you're working out at the gym.
Exactly.
I think it takes maintenance. I mean, everybody can't be Elon Musk.
Nope.
I mean, when they asked, um, what's the guy with the crazy hair? Used to be the boxing promoter.
Okay, down here.
Yeah, Don. Can't think of his
Down there.
last name.
Um,
He
I
was
know.
he promoted Mike Tyson.
Yes, that's I know. Yes.
Yeah, and
No.
so he was doing an interview after the boxing match.
Uh-huh.
And he's slick, he's quick with his mouth, and Jim Lampley was interviewing him after the Tyson match, and they said, "Well, Don, tell us how much money do you have?" He said, "Well, Jim, I always said if you can count it, you ain't got none." So as long as you can count it, yeah, you really don't have it. It can disappear just like that.
Yes, that's right.
But I seen a quote from somebody posted on social media with Fred Sanford, and
Ah.
he said the quickest way to get on your feet is get off your ass. Yeah,
That's another good one.
and so it is possible to focus. I had a buddy. He used to ride me in the ambulance, and he would have a book all the time that he was reading about financial wealth and how to get ahead. Um, my job has been really, really good to me, but when I was working for the city, it afforded me time off because I worked 2 days a week, 5 days off, that I could work other places. And so, it made life comfortable. But I think if you plan well enough, you should be able to live life without having to, commit so much of your time away from home,
Yes.
someone's job.
That's
And,
true.
and it's possible. It's possible. A lot of people say, well, and sometimes, like you said, it didn't take me having a college degree to become a paramedic and a firefighter. And I have friends that have masters, bachelors, been working this job for 3 years and they laid off or the contract ended or this job ended and they looking for work. So, degree doesn't necessarily mean success, but it gives you a leg up. So
Very true.
when I add that in with all the knowledge you can get, even speaking to yourself, it makes people conscious of every penny, every nickel that they spend. I don't walk past a penny. I don't at all.
It does add up.
If you pick up 5 of them, make a nickel.
That's right.
Pick up 5 more, make a dime.
That's right.
On and on and on. And I guarantee you, if you take it to the store, take it. Get spent. But Charles, I appreciate you taking out your time, man. If you could, if somebody wants to call you, could you give us your phone number so I can post it on the page?
Absolutely. My phone numbers, I have 2 phone numbers. The one is 904 729 3838. The other number is 346 318 2425. That
So
is
if y'all want some financial literacy,
yes,
have a conversation, curious about, and it doesn't hurt to have a conversation.
absolutely.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. You never know.
7 days a week.
7 days a week, and that's accessible right there. And I know I've called him. He will answer his phone.
That's right.
Yeah.
One is busy, call the other one.
Yes. He's a busy man. I've seen him at different places and different events. He's always speaking, always have his suit on, and always sharp, always mountable. Just a good guy all the way around, and he keeps good company.
I appreciate you so much. Definitely
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you. And we do go to businesses. I go to businesses. I share this information to employees, employers, institutions, profit, non-profit, even to the church. We take this message everywhere, all the way to FBI. We help employees understand even the benefits that are available to them so they can make a better choice, picking up which one is best for them, instead of just relying on what is their neighbor doing.
Okay, well, so you make house calls. You're saying I go to businesses and all that.
Exactly, we make house calls. That's a good way to put it. Yes.
Okay, I appreciate your time, Charles, and I have your number, man. I'm gonna have to call you and get some financial advice, and I don't know, man. My kids, they just college. I'm thinking about finding me a stripper pole at the nursing home for the old ladies. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I didn't talk about it, but also one of the things we do is to help young people too. Plan for college funding, college planning. All that is very important because many families, they're faced with 2 choices. Should I be still working on my retirement, or should I not devote my attention to funding my kids' college education?
Yeah.
And they tell us, and it's true, you really cannot borrow money for retirement, but you can borrow money to go to college.
Yeah.
So we share this information.
Yeah.
We let people to begin to think differently.
Yeah. Wow.
So
That's a lot of insight.
Yes.
Yeah.
So definitely, you and I can talk anytime of the night, anytime of the day. But just like you say, hey, when we meet up, it's always good.
That was a good time, man.
Always
right,
a good
Jim.
time.
I
Thank you
appreciate
so
you,
much.
man. Take out your time
I
tonight.
appreciate you even more. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Have a good night.
You too. Take care. Bye bye.
All right, that was Charles Ocho, y'all. Charles Ocho. So I'm gonna play a song, and we're gonna bring out musical artists in just a moment, and then have another guest in the studio. We're gonna discuss some trail ride stuff. And so y'all stand by. Come on, rock with me for a minute.
People got money, still got problems. Go to the psychiatrist, try to solve them. Hey, any way you look at it, oh, still call the blues. Oh, baby need new shoes, mama need a new dress. Daddy not scuffling, doing his best. Hey, any way you look at it, they still call the blues. Makes no difference what you do and say. Blues still might come your way. That's when you think your problems are about to end. Along comes something and start all over again. You body on a Sunday, go to church on a Sunday. For leave you a call, you got to go back to work on Monday. Hey, any way you look at it, still call the blues. All right. Hey. Yeah. I gotta tell you this one more time. It make no difference what you do or say. You might still come your way. That's when you think your problems are about to end. Along comes something and start it all over again. You party on a Sunday and you go to church on Sunday. Finally you recall you got to go back to work on Monday. Hey, any way you look at it, you still call the blues. Any way you look at it, hey, you still call the blues. I don't care what you think about it. Any way you look at it, man, oh, you still call the blues. All right. Baby need new shoes, mama need a new dress. Daddy just stop scuffling, trying to do his best. Hey, any way you look at it, and you still call them blues, y'all. All right. Oh, oh, oh.
And day by day, like Charles Odo was saying, y'all, it's you can get the blues if you ain't planning financially. You're not planning right. Nobody planned to fail, but sometimes we fail to plan. So his segment was very important, and I hope that we get something out of it. Lady artists still call the blues, still day by day. Yeah. So Chrissy Love, what's up, Chrissy Love? My man Howard Harris in the building. Got Georgia in the house. So yeah, I'm waiting for my man to come on, my next guest to come on. He flashed for a minute. And I'm trying to get him in the studio so we could bring him in. I think he having some challenges because he came in and did you find the song? Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at it. No, I gotta find it. I'm gonna find it for the show's over with. I gotta search for it. What's up, AJ? My cousin in the house, AJ. Y'all see my flyer on social media. She's the one responsible for the flyer. Yeah, she always make it look real pretty, and she has skills. I mean, surprisingly, but I appreciate JJ. Don't block me. I think it was Lady Orange Light in the Dark. But I'm gonna find it for you before I get off the show. But let me bring in my man M. Callie, the soul singer, is in the building. Let me tell y'all, man. This guy, man, he don't never sit still. Every time I talk to him, man, he's on the road going somewhere in the United States. So,
Hey, that's the only way it's gonna work.
Yeah, he got a product. So what's up, M. Callie? Welcome to the Poppa Blues and Southern Soul Show, man. We appreciate you once again taking time out your Monday night to hang out with us. Show us some
anytime. You already know. Good to be here.
Yeah. I was supposed to come see you at during the Shirley's, man, but truth be saying, because I went there because Mr. Houston was performing, and I seen the flyer. I said, "My boy, gonna be here." No,
yeah, man.
B2K. Every time y'all come in the city, man, you hit me up. Pop, see them in the city, or y'all pop in while I'm playing that, yeah. So I had a reminder. I think Saturdays I'm normally free. You know, I do gigs. Well, I say free, but it's kind of relative. But just so happened, I was there, and I'll be there performing, DJing there on July 4th with me and Mr. Willie.
Okay, already.
Yeah, on July 4th. So
July 4th. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to it because this is a nice cigar lounge, man. It is nice. I mean, it's very detailed, very comfortable.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
you talking about Dirty Shirley's, right?
Dirty Shirley's.
Yeah. And she's a wonderful lady too, as well.
Yeah. Oh, we had a long conversation on the phone, and she wanted to make me sign a contract. I'm from the old school, baby. If I gave you my word, you don't have to worry.
Right. But nowadays, hey, sometimes like we trust you, but some people just don't know, so they just try to go business way.
Yeah, well, they had the Juneteenth here in Emancipation Park, and we talking about at KTSU this morning. King George plane got in late because of inclement weather Friday. And some cousin Tricia, and he's not cheap.
Right.
Because the last time I booked him with Uncle Tyler Boy, who's doing shows, man, that cap was $25,000, right?
Yeah.
And he had his deposit in some kind of way. He got into this promoter. He didn't show up.
Right. Yeah.
They say we got the entire refund back, but
I'm sure he made it. I'm sure he made it right though, right? I'm sure.
Well, we never booked him again. He talked to his manager on the phone. He talked to his wife on the phone. They were pretty good people.
Yeah.
And he pretty good too because I went to Washington, Georgia. It was him, Sister Wilborn, Bad Girl, and King George. I was down there with Trucker and Big O. And man, I mean that field was packed.
Our schedules are sometimes hectic. Not making no excuses at all, but it ain't nothing worse than having a hectic schedule, and then you get into the airport and them planes delay, and it happened. It just happened to me a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? But I made everything okay. But some of them you can plan ahead, and then some of them you got back-to-back nights. Like I had nights where I was in Indianapolis, St. Louis, Ohio, back to back. So you just got to get out there and make it happen some kind of way.
Man, I was booked in Natchez, Mississippi, and I had to play the club that night, so I got up that morning, catch a flight, go down there to DJ. I mean, if I sit in the airport a long time and I look at my my watch, man, as time was getting tighter and tighter, and I was calling me sick,
Man,
trying to change different routes, but finally, good Lord shined upon me. I got a flight directly there, taking to Jackson somewhere, and I got there
wow,
on time, fulfill my obligations. So yeah, I
wow.
understand. But he and I talked, and I talked to him after the show for about an hour, man. And
Uh-huh.
real good guy. I talked to he and his wife, man. They were super nice people. But I hate that happened. But anyway, he showed up, but emancipation it didn't belong to the university, to TSU. And they had a bunch of sponsors put together because in Houston, man, I mean, they had it going on because at emancipation they had King George, they had Scarface,
Oh,
Robert
okay.
Glasgow,
That was a
and
nice mix, nice mix
803.
up. That was a nice mix up there.
Yeah, and 803. And then over at the Miller Outdoor Theater, they had Shante Moore and they had Frankie Mays, the Mays Band. That's Frankie Beverly, of course.
Right.
So, I mean, and each one of them had over 15,000 apiece, man. So
Wow.
the masses came through and they braved the rain.
Wow.
Yeah, so Houston had it going on Juneteenth, man. I couldn't because, of course, I was somewhere doing my thing on a Friday night.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I was in Blytheville, Arkansas, live with my band for Juneteenth Festival in the park, and it was really nice, man. Everything, the whole trip,
Yeah.
it
Who
was
was on the ticket?
M. Cali.
Kim Cali?
Yeah.
Well,
That was it.
I know how M. Cali get down.
Well, I was the main act. There was a guy there from Blytheville that was on the show as well, but they had me as the main attraction, so that's what it was. But it
Yeah.
was fun. It was good vibe. People dancing, and it was jam packed out there. It was nice. It was real nice.
Man, I remember when we chopped it up in I think we were at Liz Cook. I know we was in Columbus, I think it was, about 7, 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Columbus.
Yeah, West Columbus or Columbus at Liz Cook Trail Ride.
Look, it ain't been that long because I ain't been in Southern Soul except since 2023, 22.
Yeah, well, it might have been 3 or 4 years ago,
Yeah. Probably about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm 16, not 61, so brain and work just the same,
I know that's right.
But man, I remember you being on the grind, man, starting
Yeah,
off, man,
yeah.
being hungry.
And just a lot of people don't know you grinding. You have a lot of good things happening. You have a lot of setbacks. You still got a lot of haters out there. You got still people out there. You living rent free in their head. They still talk about you. So that's why I just put it into the music and make that. Hey, the music speaks. The music speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to sit up and make up anything about people to make myself look good. Like some people I know down in H Town or Springs, Texas. But at the same time, I've been on my own doing my thing since I started this thing. You know what I'm saying? And especially since 2024, I've been doing my own. I got 30,000 Spotify listeners. And I ain't have had no help from no one. So I just like to put that clear because a lot of people, for some reason, still think I'm dealing with somebody I'm not dealing with, and I'm dealing with myself, which is M. Caddick, the Southern Soul singer.
Well, for some reason, the music industry itself, and I can tell you as a DJ, man, if you start making a name for yourself, you start being successful, man, for whatever reason.
Everything
man,
that come with it, and you just ignore it.
Well, one guy told me, DJ said, "Hey, man, you start making a name for yourself, man. People gonna come after you, man. The night is coming."
Oh yeah,
man.
oh yeah. Hey, but it's all good. I'm a man. I can handle it. At the end of the day, I don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my own. I'm independent. If I have somebody that comes along to want to help me and we roll with, they know who they are. You know what I'm saying? So anytime I speak and somebody see me speak and they rock with me, they know I ain't talking about them.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, that's just the main thing is just right now keeping your circle tight and take care of your business. You know what I'm saying? Get on the grind. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen like how you want it. Like what does it say? It might not happen when you want, but it's going to happen it's going to always be on time, some kind of way. So I just worry about what's in front of me, and that's what it is.
But you know what? That type of negative energy and positive energy, man. I love the attention. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
It
I'm really private guy. I'm really, at the end of the day, I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? So trying to get with the program of the, like going live and all that stuff all the time is it's not just something I just love to do. But if it's something that my fans keep demanding, I'll start doing it more. But you know, at the end of the day, I want them on there instead of looking at me on Facebook. I want them streaming that music on Spotify
yeah,
and iHeartRadio or whatever they listen to their music to, YouTube.
yeah. I see a lot of artists, man. They do it every day, man. They stream every
Yeah,
day.
yeah. And look,
And
and there's nothing wrong with it because that's what you need for the popularity. So if that's something that's holding me back, from not doing all the time, it's something I got to think about doing more and getting a little bit more into that. But it's just something I just, I'm laid back, a little reserved, and if you catch me on, uh, uh you know, a live or something, it is what it is. Maybe it's something that's an important moment, but just to be going live all day, every day. That's just not my thing. I'm not saying there's nothing bad about it at all.
yeah. Well, I do it because for one, every place I play, I go live because I advertise for myself.
Right,
At
right.
the same time, I
No
advertise.
doubt. And yeah, that's what it is. It's promotion. So
Yeah,
no, it's
self-promoting.
something that needs to be done. No doubt.
Yeah. Well,
No
I'm still trying to eat, man. My goal in life is to supersize a Whataburger, man. And keep
doubt.
it
No, that's right.
if I want to. What's up, Regina Hooks from Alabama? She's in the building.
Oh yeah, let me see what's going on.
Yeah, Regina's in the house, yo. But yeah, I used to check out her show every day, man.
Oh
You know,
yeah, Audrey. I already know. Hey, Audrey, tell Audrey that's my new word, living rent free in their head. Cause some people that be talking about me, man, I didn't even think they was still thought I existed.
yeah,
So
that,
it's just great to know that you're still doing good enough for people to be worried about what they think they can give you some advice on, and all they're doing is trying to fill their pockets with something that they didn't work for.
yeah. Well, Lady RJ is a legend, man. She used to sing the Superior Band.
Nice.
Yeah, she's been around for
That's
a
what's
long
up.
time, and she's made a lot of footprints, man. And performed with Pokey Bear and Mel Waiters and
Okay,
all of that. Yeah.
all the good people I know for sure, or
Yeah.
knew, the old Mel. You know what I'm saying? He was so humble. You know, it just always makes you remember that. So when you do get to that place, a lot of people be saying you there already, but when you do get to that position, you just make sure you still treat people good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? No matter what.
Yeah, and I always remember that, man. I remember is when I was working at IHOP and I was in high school,
Hmm.
playing baseball in high school, and I had a job on weekends. The mom told me I need to get out there and get me a job, help some of these pills.
Right.
And so the manager would buy these motivational posters.
Hmm.
And I remember reading one, and it stuck with me. It says, it's not about your aptitude, but it's your attitude in terms of your altitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it always stuck with me. But it's not nice to be important.
Oh
It's
yeah.
more important to be nice.
Absolutely.
It's
There
gonna
you
take
go.
you further.
There you go. So
As
when
you and I,
that's like right now, when I go, I go to, places like I just came from. Now, of course, a shout to Indianapolis and Evansville and North Carolina, South Carolina, uh, but the places you're going, even Jacksonville, the places you're going, you meet these folks and they're like, hey man, the dude's cool, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know no other way to be. But you that can only go so far until you already know there's a line that draws there too. Some people don't know how to. Some people don't know how to split the difference in between. What's going too far. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, I haven't had no problems on the road. Everybody I've dealt with, um, all the way down to the places where we stay in our Airbnbs and neighbors. We've been, we cool. Like with my band, we be riding and everybody's vibing, feeling the new music. It's new. I say new music, but it's new music to them because a lot of people haven't heard it. Some people have, They just never saw me before, but they see me now, and things are just starting to look up a lot better. That's all good, just from grinding. You know what I'm saying? Slow grind is better than no grind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a show with at the Marina Theater. I was hosting a show with Jeter Jones.
Yeah.
A different day, a different place. Probably between months in between. I don't know. I did a show with Shay Nicole.
Shay Nicole. I saw her last week, Florida.
Yeah. So what I remember about Jeter, like last Sunday, he took his time, man. He didn't. He made himself accessible. He was sitting on old lady's lap, taking pictures of folks in wheelchairs. I mean, and that's stuck with me. And then Shay Nicole, if he went in the audience, then all those older guys salivate, man, because Shay is old pretty thing. You know what I mean? And fine. Yeah. So and she was hugging on him and all that stuff. And I know they pacemakers going off, man. But and then their wives are getting mad, but not only the men, the women, and the older ladies, young ladies, and all that stuff, man. And she was out there for a while. But I remember her we was in Victoria, and she had to get back to Houston because she had a plane to catch, and her manager was saying, "Shay, let's go." And we chopped it up for a minute, but she took her time to make her rounds. And people were so thrilled, some of them were in tears and all that. And so to me, that's huge, man.
Yeah.
That's service right there.
It really is. And there's nothing wrong. And it's your career. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you want to do it?
Yeah. So,
you want to do it.
But I got to say, man, that most of the Southern Soul singers, man, I remember when I had Lenny Williams on the show. That guy was so delightful, man, so happy. But I got to say, majority, I think 95% of the Southern Soul singers that I've called on the phone and talked to, and I can't think of too many that's in the loop that I hadn't had a conversation with. I don't have on my phone that we hadn't talked, that hadn't been on the show. Most of them always been delightful, man. I called Jeter, man. He said, "What's up, Poppa C?" That big. I called M. Cali, man, Poppa Z. P2K, what's up, Poppa Z? So I think that's good business, man, because y'all, got a good product on the shelf, but sometimes the DJ when he pushes it. Lady came up to me last night, saying, "Can you play McCallie?" I say, "Who?"
I know, man. Hey, that's a story of my life. McCallie, MC Cali, M Cali, it's M Cali. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but anyway.
And so look, I tripped out because when she asked me to play it, I did this.
Hey, what's up? This is M Cali, the soul singer. When I'm in H-Town, I'm kicking it in the mix with Poppa C, and we're gonna pour some of that brown liquor.
Then I hit the song, and she stood up and looked like, "Oh, you know him?" Baby, you know who I am? I'm Poppa C.
That's dope. Yes. Man, hey, do you remember as I pulled up on you after the awards?
You did? A couple times. Yeah, and every time you show up, I'm give you the mic.
Hey, man. Hey, let's just go to show. You ain't never too small, too big to go do, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go take care. You make sure you always kick it with your people.
Always, dog. I always stay down, man. I am my brother's keeper.
No doubt. No doubt.
So what's smoking right now, man? I know you always dropping something every other day.
Well, man, that Mind Day business and is smoking right now. I mean, it's moving fast. And also they talk about me. So I got about 5 to 6 singles that are in double digits. I mean, 3 or 4 singles in double digits. Of course, I got 2 songs and 2 or 3 songs in 6 figures. So it's just streaming.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's streaming. So, and then my thing now is just getting on this tour, staying on tour, staying on the road. You know what I'm saying, and keep the name up, keep meeting people, meeting folks, and having those people follow you, and having those people have more people follow you, and that's just what it's all about. It is what it is.
Well, politicians call it staying relevant.
Oh, really?
Keep your name out there and keep it hot.
Keep it hot.
But I want to know if they're really talking about it.
So
I'm gonna see if they're really talking about you.
Oh yeah. There you go.
They talk about me, and guess what? They talk about you too, yeah. You know what they be saying? They say you always be hating and the good time ain't in you, yeah. Y'all know what they be doing. Listen, hey, they talking down on your name, but they can't stop the pain. And when we all the way up, they gon' still try to break you. When I hit the juke joint, I wanna have a good time. Don't be talking about me, cause I'm worried about my head. Two step for my haters. Two step for the juke joint one time. Two step for my haters. Yeah, two step for the juke joint one time. They talk about me. I'm still gonna move on, Ain't got nothing good to say. Didn't want to go long. They talk about me. And guess what? They talk about you too, yeah. You know what they be saying? They say you always be hating and the good time ain't in you, yeah. Y'all know what they be doing. Listen, hey, they talk about me. And guess what? Yeah, they talk about you too, yeah. You know what they be saying? They say you always be hating and the good time ain't in you, yeah. Where my country folks at? You know the haters ain't gonna like it. They be always plotting and planning your downfall. They say they down with you, but all they do is talk. I heard it through the grapevine. They say about you, it's I'm sure you're welcome, dude. I'm gonna do some step for my haters. Two step for the juke one time. Two step for my haters. Yeah, two step for the juke one time. They talk about me. I'm still gonna move on. Ain't got nothing good to say. Didn't want to go long. They talk about me. And guess what? They talk about you too, yeah. You know what they be saying? They say you always be hating and the good time ain't in you, yeah. Y'all know what they be doing. Listen, hey, they talk about me. And guess what? They talk about you too, yeah. I know what they say, I just listen. They say you always be hating and the good time ain't in you, yeah. Y'all know what they be doing. So two step for my hater one time. Two step for my haters. Oh, yeah. Two step for the juke one time. Two step for my haters. Yeah. Two step for the juke one time. Two step for my haters. Two step for the juke one time. Heard it through the grapevine. Yeah. They about you. They talk about me. And guess what? Yeah, they talk about you too. Yeah. You know what they say? They say you always be hating when a good time ain't in you, yeah. I heard it through the grapevine, yeah.
Look at Lady Archie say, I like this. No lie detected.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that. No doubt.
You know, Lady Archie like it, man. She been in the music
You know,
world.
and also shout out to City Boy P for, those wonderful sounds there. For producing the track, City Boy P.
He came by the spot last Sunday. Him and Mr. Willie came by, man. Mr. Willie came by to promote July 4th for he and I.
Oh, okay.
In the building, so, I had to show him a little. Any artists come in, I'm going to put on blast.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put them on blast.
No doubt. I already know. I know.
Yeah, you know firsthand.
Oh, yeah.
But
Going down.
Come with this title, man. Mind their business.
To the mind their business, man. Hey, it's great songs. Everybody can resonate, so I think that's why it's probably doing so well, because it's a relatable song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you wrote the song, yeah, was it some personal experience, man?
No, we've all had that in our lifetime. Then of course there's probably experiences like that too, but I just I don't know, man. When I'm writing and I hear that track, some
Yeah,
stuff comes to me. You know,
yeah,
the craziest part, I was talking to City Boy P, and I had that track maybe 8 to 9 months prior to before I wrote it, and it was just one of them songs that I just kept skipping over, skipping over. It just wasn't coming to me, and then finally one day I got in the lab and I cut the mic on and said, "I want to party on a weekday," and then it just went from there.
start
So
flowing again, huh?
and that hey, it was history after that.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I thought you were sending a message.
Well, hey, it can resonate to anybody that I mean that, yes, people do need to mind their business, actually, So,
Because I
I,
do it sometime in the club through our music, man. Folk in there, message folk, because this spot I play on Sundays, man. They got them folk coming there like it's church. They sit in their same little spot and they gonna beat off in there. Some of them always
yeah,
they come there to see what kind of hat you wearing.
yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine that, no doubt.
So sometimes I send subliminal messages.
Yeah, nothing like putting it in the music.
Yes,
But
sir.
see, sometimes people keep messing with you. I'm gonna have to give them a little bit more message than they want. Because sometimes sometimes somebody be wanting to be famous. Remember that saying, "I can make you famous."
Yeah,
Somebody keep poking the bell. I'm gonna make them famous.
yeah, yeah. But I could never. I've had this conversation with different artists, though, on the show before. But I can never understand us, people. Let me say people that they don't want to see you up.
Yeah.
They
And
feel better
the
than
craziest
you.
part is, a lot of times we talk about mind their business. They be thinking they know all your business, and you know all their business, but you don't never say nothing. But if I expose any of that, you know what I'm saying, all hell would break loose. But that's not my forte unless you just force me into a corner. Then the Gemini will come out. But other than that, I don't care about none of that. I care about uh, streams, selling records, going on to meeting DJs, meeting fans, and meeting people and living life. You know what I'm saying? We grown. I ain't got time to be arguing with nobody about nothing. We are we should be starting to live life because we already our politics. I'll never get into politics, but you already know we dealing with that side with the
Right.
living prices and gas, and we got enough stress on us enough, and then still trying to get people to come to these shows, and and times are hard right now. So I just pray for things to get better, people to start coming out supporting if they can and when they can. Most of the time, people come to see what they want to see. Let's not get it twisted. But uh, but for the most part, just um, there's a lot of great Southern soul artists and big artists too that are keeping shows going and keeping things going. And we just got to keep it going and definitely not be arguing and fussing and fighting amongst each other because it gets you nowhere fast. So my thing is the focus is the music. And doing it all myself, I don't have time for no drama, no way. All I got time for is the business side. So any of that other stuff it's all like I wake
And,
up happy every
yeah,
day
yeah. It's in the wind.
until somebody how that go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You always going to have them people, man. But
Oh yeah,
it's all good. I'm like you. My main focus is on my bank account, man, and staying healthy.
there you go, there you go. Yep.
Health first and then wealth, though.
Health as well, and that's
Yeah.
what I've definitely been doing too. I've been going to the doc. Docs are doing good, so numbers is looking good. So that's another thing, keeping keeping those things up and just not letting things slip into the cracks because you know how fast that can things can get behind.
Oh yeah, when you get older, man, stuff start happening, man. You got to change your
Yeah.
start, your alternator,
Yes.
battery,
Absolutely.
everything. That's just part of life, man. I had a doc on the show last week. Actually, this month is National Men's Health Month, and so we were
Yeah.
talking about overall health. Before we was at the radio station two Saturdays before that, and we did a thing on price set counseling, overall men's health.
Yeah.
And so women are more conscious than men when it comes to health.
Right. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
You know, we were you know, I guess the men were always scared. I always heard that coming up, you know, to go to the doctor. So I don't know. You just get to a point in life, you get grown, and you decide, you know, get you some health insurance, and then you start going to the doctor. So whenever you decide to do that in your lifetime, the sooner than better. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, lost my dad to colon cancer. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense for me not to go do the colonoscopies and get your health checked to make sure you're straight. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, so I'll say shout out to all the men that do go and take care of that. And they think it's a bad thing, but once you do it, man, it ain't nothing like knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Peace of mind.
Yeah, it's a peace of mind, and you can not think when you 55 or 56 or 70, and you got this big old thing that's in that you could have gotten taken out. You know what I'm saying? Because you went to the doctor. So if that's our PSA for the men to go to the doctor, then that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
appreciate it. Happy Father's Day, by the way.
Happy Father's Day to you as well. Absolutely. Appreciate
I'm gonna see if people really mind their business, man. I want to.
There you go. Mind their business.
I wanna party on a weekday, cause I feel like getting it on. Yes, I do. I stayed home all weekend. Yes, I did. And I don't feel like staying at home. No, I don't. Don't ask where I'm going or when I'm coming back, baby. Cause I'ma tell you, I don't know, baby. I'm gonna be drinking in parties. I'm gonna find me a Jew joint. Yes, I am. But not before I hit the liquor store. And there's more. And I ain't gotta tell you everything. So tell them Monday business. Tell them Monday business. My Monday business. I'ma be drinking till I'm Monday business. Yes, my Monday business. I'ma be partying my Monday business. My Monday business. I'ma be smoking till I'm Monday business. Yes, I am. My Monday business. Who wanna drink? I got a handful of that brown liquor. Who wanna dance? I got my boots on to let the ground stick. But don't ask me no questions. I wanna have a good time. Yeah. You wanna question me about business, mine or mine? Yeah. I was asking me where I work, what I do, where you at, what's it mean to you, get off swing, let me breathe, baby, I'm chillin' tonight, get off swing, weekday to joint living tonight, so why don't you mind your business, my Monday business, I'ma be drinking till my Monday business, yes, my Monday business, I'ma be partying my Monday business, my Monday business, I'ma be smoking till my Monday business, yes I am, my Monday business, till Monday business, don't worry about me, hey, I'ma do my thing, yes, I know they're watching me, and you don't mean no good, unless I buy them line, just find me a true choice, you can pour yours on a pour mine, yeah, and you don't mean no good, unless I buy them line, just find me a true choice, you can pour yours on a pour mine, yeah, so tell them Monday business, my Monday business, I'ma be drinking till my Monday business, yes, my Monday business, I'ma be partying my Monday business, my Monday business, I'ma be smoking till my Monday business, yes I am, my Monday business, I'ma be drinking, yeah I'm sweating, I'ma be partying, I'm sweating, I'ma be smoking, yes I am, man, I'ma be drinking, get off me. Get off swing.
You know what? Those of y'all who've never seen me in Cali perform, man, the energy in that song. If you go on YouTube, like I download all his music, got all your music in the library because one, you're my boy, and two, I like your energy, and I'm in the Southern Soul Club, so I need all that. I need all that. But if you ever see him, man, if you ever see him in public, I've seen a lot of times, the dude be clean from top to bottom. That's his image. I mean,
yeah. Hey, I try to keep that persona all the way around the country. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be just out there just looking crazy. So, you know, most of the time you're gonna see me clean, suited and booted. I'm gonna be interacting just like we were talking about with Jeter. I'm gonna be interacting with the crowd, and I don't really come. I don't come to everybody to sit down and be just, if it's a show, it's a show. Get up and rock
Yeah,
with me. Shoot.
yeah. Well, he definitely bring the energy, man. So what you got coming up, Cal?
I got as a matter of fact, speaking of H Town, I got H Town this weekend. Club Waikiki
Waikiki, what day?
on Saturday. This Saturday night.
Man, man,
As
I'll
a
be
matter
there.
of fact, yeah, I just that fast because it just happened fast too. So yeah, this Saturday, I'll definitely be giving you a shot when I touch down,
Yeah, well,
and
my
let you know a
DJ
little bit further. Yeah,
there.
Waikiki, and then after that, I'll be in Bessemer, Alabama with Mike Clark Jr., young guy, and then a week after that, I'll be in Peoria, Michigan. The week after that, I'll be in Jacksonville, Florida. So I got a pretty busy schedule for the summertime, which you know how that go anyway. For summertime, it's pretty good. So
yeah, yeah,
I'm just trying to keep the motion going and keep the motion going and the drama lower.
yes,
So
indeed.
yeah, yeah. So and
What,
I always that's why I always keep in cut touch with you, man. I always appreciate you keeping it real with me, and appreciate you always looking out when you can. I appreciate that, no doubt.
always, man. But I gotta hit you with this nugget real quick, man. I want to know.
Let's go then.
Be straight with me. You a San Antonio fan? Spurs?
Yeah, man. I'm a Spurs fan, man. That's my
Yeah,
boys, man. But they're a young team. They'll be back next year.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it didn't hurt too bad, huh?
No, I didn't hurt too bad because you got to think about it. We've been there several times, so
You got the
we've had
rings.
our moment. Oh, I've been here when we won all our championships. So
Yeah,
we've had a good thing, but just to be that close to touch it,
yeah.
I think they'll be right back. I
Well,
think they just had some bad. I
man,
think they
you
had
got a
some
young
bad
team.
experiences.
Yeah, young team, and you
Like
got
young
women.
team, yeah. I know that hurts them too. They were so close, but they
Yeah,
gotta. It's not about paying no dues, but you gotta. You know what it is. You gotta pay them dues. You don't just come in. Only person that's done that is Magic Johnson. You just don't come into the NBA and win a championship. You gotta
yeah.
work.
Well, they need a little salt and pepper on them. Get a little season, they'll be all right.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't worried
Yeah,
about
they
them at
got an
all.
average age of 22, 23.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
as long as the free agency don't get them, and
yeah.
they stick together, man,
They
they
lost,
good.
and I know they were trying to blame, but they lost as a team.
They lost as a team. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wimby did his thing, man. He got
Really did.
ball down
Well,
the
hey, he did the
field.
best that he could, and he's an awesome player, man.
He
And
is.
to be able to, he's actually the one that kind of got me back because, man, I hadn't been watching the NBA in a long time. I watch NFL all the time, but the NBA just wasn't entertaining to me. It just,
Yeah,
and I'm not. I don't know if that's I can say it because the Spurs started winning, but if that's what it took, then whatever. But I wasn't interested as I am now.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Yep.
you got something to watch now, man. As long as everybody
Yeah.
stay healthy, I think you'll be all right. I just need women to stay in the post a little bit longer, man.
Yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
up at the top of the key, man. Let's go in the
No
post and
doubt.
get it right. Yeah, yeah. All right,
Yep.
Kelly, well, I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you Saturday. Remember Waikiki
All right,
Club,
all right.
Houston, Texas, Saturday night. M. Cali. Y'all come on out. Rock with me.
I might show you some love, man. Hit me when you touch down.
All right. Absolutely.
For sure.
Okay.
Peace. That was M. Cali, the soul singer, Lady Audrey. My own boy, man. Good dude, man. He gets good dude and good personality. Every time he touched down, he find me, he'll call me, and we'll chop it up at the club. I'm gonna give him the mic. He do his thing, and when you seen him right there, that's how he is, and that's longevity in the business, being personable, and that's who he is. So we got about 26 minutes left in the show, and I got my sister in the building. Come on around here. Grab that chair right there. Come on over here. And she got some stuff going on this weekend. And she gonna tell us all about it, all about it, all about it. Yeah. Her name is Stacy Lorraine Yvette Louise Samantha Smith. Say hello, Stacy Smith.
Hello to all. Good afternoon, and I'm here with Papa C with his live podcast, Southern Soul. Love it to death. I'm so proud of you, big brother. I'm so proud of
Thank
you for
you, baby.
everything that you
Thank,
do.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what you got going on this weekend?
First, let me get this microwave, this microphone straight. Yes, so Just in Time is having a 13th annual trail ride. Hey, look, it finally stopped raining. Y'all, we got something to do. We're in Fresno, Texas, at the Beltway Regulators Barn. Gates open on Friday at 3 p.m. We have Brian Jack on Friday night with that DJ, that hot boy Poppa C. And then on Saturday, we have J. Paul and that badass DJ Pooh.
Well, hold on. Let's let the commercial tell them what's going on. Hold on a minute, y'all. Y'all just hold on 1 second. Let the commercial tell y'all what's really going on.
Absolutely.
Not bad. That's right. All my Zydeco people. What's my name, all my trail riders, cowboys and cowgirls, you already know. We won't stop, come on. Crank this up on your party wagon right now. Hey man, hit me one time. 5 miles down the road, horses from front to back. Cowgirls looking so fine. This is where the party's at. We're shutting the back roads down. Party wagons rocking from left to right. Saddle up your horse, baby, we gon' ride. Welcome to the trail ride life. We won't stop, we won't stop. We won't stop, we won't stop. I got my moonshine and I'm about to clown. I said we won't stop, we won't stop. Since we won't stop, since we can't stop.
So yeah, I gave you a little bit of a commercial right there. So I know what's going on this weekend. And Stacy, how many years y'all been in existence? Just in Time.
13 years.
You gotta lean over to my just right there. We're good. There you go. Stand the camera. You good.
Yes, Just in Time been affiliated for 13 years. Led by myself, Stacy Smith, and Joyce White, co-founder. Also, we up under the Southwestern Trail Riders. We off their branch, wagon number 9. Also, I want to let everybody know I thank everybody for their support. I have so many supporters behind me when it comes to Just in Time, and I want to thank everybody. Let everybody know I appreciate them daily.
If y'all don't know, Stacy do the church announcement. You can tell she do the church announcement. That's how I used to do it in Natchez, Mississippi, but she's from Natchez. Yeah, she do the church announcement. She sounded like it, what Pooh called
Bernice
Jenkins, yeah.
Bernice Jenkins.
Bernice Jenkins. That's Bernice Jenkins, y'all doing a church announcement. But if you like Zydeco, you like trail riding, trail riding has changed over the years, but Stacy's always been old school. Music always been right. I always kick it off that Friday night. You have Brian Jack and Zydeco Gamblers, and of course me on the 1 and 2s, and we always have a nice crowd. But on a Saturday night with the badass Pooh and J. Paul is always standing room only. So I think what's the pre-sale tickets?
I got to check to make sure we have some. But pre-sale tickets are $20 and $25 at the gate. And I just want to say one thing. We cannot forget about DJ LA. DJ LA is midday. He going to bring you some of that roundup. He going to come with some of that roundup to you.
Yeah, LA is a true country DJ, y'all. He'll be that Saturday doing while the ride is out. And I'll be on a pony wagon.
Absolutely.
And that Friday, of course, I'd be on the main stage doing what I do. So that means they had to find coverage at the club because I'm going to be absent. But yeah, if you like Zydeco music, y'all want to have that trail ride experience, come out and see some cowgirls and cowboys, horses and covered wagons. I know Stacey's going to have a wagon out there. She has a horse and mule wagon, and she has a party wagon.
Absolutely. So if you want to come out, we're going to have enough wagons and mule wagons out there for you to jump on somebody's wagon if you want to go out on the ride.
And we own about 20 acres out there, so the parking is great. I mean, the sun has been hot every day, so you don't have to worry about the mud and get stuck in the mud because they have some hard roads out there. For the most part, the sun is drying everything up. So I think she picked a good weekend. Had it been this past weekend, she'd been out of business, out of luck. You have to say, see y'all next year, but the forecast is looking good. And of course, you know, I think all weathermen going to hell, they lie every day, but nevertheless, I think it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And what's your phone number if they want to get tickets?
Okay, if you want tickets, my phone number is 832.
Hold on, that's sister.
Yes.
832
306
306
2823.
2823.
Now you shouldn't need me for that.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know my own number when I look at the phone. Shoot, I ain't know my mama's number. We got lazy when it comes to the phone. All that number I know is 911. I memorized that number.
Somebody told you that number.
Yeah, maybe they did, but I remember it. You know, it's in my head now. But
one last thing I do want to say is we are having giveaways. Crunker's Party Wagon. Most members on horseback in uniform. Most members in uniform on horseback. And we're going to have the youngest rider also. And also we're going to do the campsite, the best campsite.
Now, when she say Crunker's Party Wagon, you know, trail riders change, y'all. And not only have horse and pull wagons, they have party wagons. And y'all seen my videos over the years, me playing music while we going down the road, I'm on a party wagon. And it's something that's unique. And a lot of times, you know, the party wagon, it's pretty loud and it's a party atmosphere. So they give away prizes. Yes, you lady, I am a mess. I am a mess, hot mess. I'm sorry. I wouldn't talk well. But and then they have prizes for the longest distance for the youngest rider. And if you got bring your RV, you got a campsite with your group, which Stacy year-round, reason one of her trail rides is so successful because she's always patronizing other trail rides.
I do my best. I do my best.
Those of you who are familiar with, I love you too, Lady Audrey, you're my girl. But those of you who are familiar with trail rides in the city and the surrounding areas, greater Houston area, Gulf Shore area, there's a trail ride every weekend, somewhere. Not somewhere, somewhere. And and you know, most of the guys that ride with us, when y'all see us riding in February for the Houston Livestock Show Rodeo, most of them participate. And the ones who don't ride with the group come from all over there in different organizations. They come out as well. And so we're leaving out that gate. It's a long train, and a lot of people there who don't deal with horses, are not familiar with trail riders, but they're fascinated. So they come there with their phones out and videoing because it's, you know, it's something to behold. And it's a beautiful thing. And you got all these young riders and young cowboys. I like it because, you know, it still reminds me of peace. That's one thing that we can do without, you know, a whole lot of negativity going on. It's something that we all have in common. You know, you have horse lovers and horse enthusiasts.
Yes.
Even the horse enthusiasts come out just want to see and pet the animals. The horse lovers, they're gonna come out with their horse because they just can't get enough of it. You got some folk in Houston, man. I know some cowboys. They wear their boots every day. Maybe they wear them to Bible study. I don't know. I'm just saying.
But one other thing I want to point out, I want to say also here before I forget. So if you have a young gentleman or a young female that may be interested in being a scout, we have a couple of scouts out there that are trying to recruit junior scouts for the Southwestern Trail Riders. If they got to know how to ride. If they know how to ride and they may be interested in being a junior scout for the Southwestern Trail Riders, to be male or female, bring them out, and Mervyn Pittman will get them on a roster and start training them for the big ride in February.
You sound like Maya Angelou, but she's so precise. But But those of you who don't know what scouts are the ones on every trail ride that you see going down the road. I've seen, if you hadn't seen a trail ride going down the road, even on the big ride, when I video on, you see the ones with the yellow vest on. And they're the ones that's protecting the riders, stopping traffic, flagging traffic, keeping traffic at a distance from the animals and the riders.
Right.
Make sure that when they leave the campsite, it's safe when they return to the campsite. Safe. And they are important. They're somewhat like the police, in a sense, of the ride. And so they are a necessary evil. So, I mean, every trail ride needs them, otherwise somebody might get hurt. And so some riders, people that on the side of the roads watching, they'll pull over and they will watch the ride go down the road. They get out their cars. And then you got these other people like they're in a hurry or they're just angry Karens. And they can be some black Karens, white Karens, Hispanic Karens, they want to fly by. So you got the scouts to keep at a distance so everybody is safe. So that's why we have scouts. And so with Southwest Trail Riders of Houston, we had a bunch of young scouts that come out this past year for our big trail ride. But a lot of them weren't properly trained. They know how to ride a horse, they know how to use their flag while they're riding a horse. And president, and the head scouts, they make sure they make note of that in the meetings because it's not a plaything to be out there. It's fun. It's definitely fun, but it's definitely not a plaything. So it's safety first. It's all about fun, but the utmost is safety first. We want to go home like we came with a couple more calories in our belly because it's a lot of food trucks, vendors she have out there.
Yes.
And,
crafters, hat man,
folks selling clothes and hats and all that stuff. So on a good day, Stacey put on a real good show. And the ground is packed. And Sunday, I think, gonna be full of sunshine. And when they come out to see J. Paul, one of the hottest Zydeco artists in the nation right now. He, Keith Frank and Nathaniel, her son-in-law. I mean, that's an inside joke, y'all.
Yes, absolutely.
They come out for J. Paul. And they come out for Brian Jack too, man. Brian Jack, when we've been doing this, me and Brian Jack been doing our Fridays with Station Ride for some years now.
7 years.
7 years, and we both put on the show and give the people what they paid for, on purpose.
Yes.
So, any last words, Stacey Lorraine Smith?
Yes, I do.
What time the gates open on Friday?
The gates open on Fridays at 3:00. The ride pull out on Saturday at 3 p.m. And I want to let you know I've been checking the weather every day. So far, every day we're supposed to be sunny. It's going to be hot. We just had a bunch of rain. So I asked everybody to please protect their skin. Get some skin so soft and eat some deep wood off.
Yeah, because, the mosquitoes going to be hungry.
Yes.
They're going to be out there, and you want to bring your RV out there. There's plenty of parking for RV parking. Folks start bringing their RVs on a Thursday.
And remember, yes, you can't stay in them, but you can drop them on Thursday. And remember, we will be giving away for the best campsite. Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to win me. I want to win something. I don't never win that. The only thing I got.
Carrie, you cannot be in competition.
I want to participate. Somebody give me something later, or gave me a couple of hats. Other than that, nobody give me nothing. I sound like Little Richard. Nobody give me nothing. Thank you, Lady Audrey. Make me feel special. That's the only thing I get.
I appreciate you because somebody needs to make him feel special.
Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. This is Stacey Smith.
Thank y'all so much for letting me take up y'all time.
And once again, it's Just in Time annual trail ride. What is it, 636 Travel Fresno?
Yes, 636 Trail Fresno.
Yeah.
Fresno, Texas.
Fresno, which is, it sounds far, but it's not.
Right on the outside of Houston. As a matter
right
of fact,
around the corner.
It's 11 miles on the outside of Houston on 521.
So y'all come out there just check out the scenery on Saturday. I mean, it's nice viewership. Shake some hands and kiss some babies because there'll be a lot of them out there.
Yeah, come out and have some good food and a good time.
Yes, indeed. All right, Stacey Smith.
All right, thank you so very much, Papa C, for letting me come on your podcast. First time I've ever been on your podcast.
Well, the doors of the church is open, baby. Come on in. Whosoever will let them come. Hallelujah. So normally she's scheduled and she never makes it because she got an ankle monitor on and she can't get loose because
they won't let me out the prison on time.
The PO won't answer his phone until she can get permission to travel.
Thank y'all. I love each and every one of y'all so very much. Hope to see y'all on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, Lady Archie, you live in Cameron Fresno, Lady Archie. You have no excuse. You live right on the corner. I know. My baby came to get my hat over there, so I know you live close. We're gonna come over there with the horses and knock on your door. All right, Stacey Smith, I appreciate you hanging out and coming by. Let me see, y'all, before I end my show. I'm just curious about the song that I was trying to find, and I had a program on my computer that oh, okay. I had a program on my computer that would save my music. I mean, everything I did the night before recorded, and then I hit one button at the club. I wasn't paying attention. I deleted it, and so I got to reset my computer. It made life easy. So let me see if I can find it. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to find it after the show. And I'm going to say, don't do that. I'm going to knock on your door, Lady Archie. I'm going to knock on your door with a horse in your yard. And then when I find out you call the police, we're going to run off. And I think this is a song right here.
Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. There's an old photograph I found. You're holding me on your porch swing now. Summer sunlight all around. Back in Tennessee. You work long days and sleepless nights. Still somehow make the whole world bright. And every little sacrifice you hid behind your smile. I was too young back then to see how much love was carrying me. Now every mile and every year makes your love feel even clearer. Mama, your love still holds me. Even when life gets lonely, it still shines warm through the darkest dreams. Like a porch light in the rain. And no matter how cold I go, part of me still needs your soul. Yeah, Mama, your love still holds me like it always will. I still hear your voice at night. Boy, keep your heart kind and your head high. Funny how those simple lines still guide me home. Even now I feel your arms around my tired soul. And every song I sing today still carries pieces of your grace. Time may change this world around, but a mother's life stay sacred somehow. Your love still holds me, still heals what life has broken in me. Still feels like Sunday morning softly drifting through the house. And when the nights get cold and long, I still find the strength inside your songs. Yeah, mama, your love still holds me, always will somehow. Maybe heaven sounds like your voice, calling me back when I got lost. Maybe angels learn their kindness from mothers all along. And if I ever gave you pain, I pray this song can say the things my stubborn heart forgot to say. When you were standing here, mama, your love still holds me. Through every storm life throws at me, still lifts this old broken spirit back into the light. And when my final day appears, I hope your voice is what I hear, singing softly through the dark, like you did my whole life. Yeah, your love still holds me. Oh yeah, and it always will. Happy Mother's Day. I still carry your love. Oh, yeah.
Well, that wasn't one either, but that's what happened when you don't prepare. And I've been so busy today. I've actually been lazy when I left the radio station because when I came home from the club last night. I was spent. Then I got up this morning, went to the radio station. I came back, went fed my horses, ran some errands, and I lounged around. Normally I'm in the studio a couple of hours, just preparing and putting my music together and making sure that, the show goes off without a hitch. I put a lot of preparation into it because, I'm in love with the show and, love hanging out with y'all. I get excited because I get to hang out with Lady RJ, Sister Calloway, Sarah, and Leroy. Y'all keep my brother in your prayers. Leroy was in the hospital last week, so keep me in prayer. Leroy, I haven't got a bunch, man. I'm gonna give you a call and check on you, man. Make sure you're okay. Because at the beginning of my show, I said we are our brother's keepers, so I got to make sure that you behaving and stand out of trouble. Doing what the doctor say do or your wife say do, so you can get better. Get back on the dance floor. Back in the balcony when you like hanging out. Yeah. That part. So, and happy Father's Day, Leroy. Leroy texted me that morning, that evening, one or the other. I think I was in church and he hit me up. So y'all keep him in your prayers. That he get better. Leroy, thank you. I don't know if I was supposed to put out that Leroy if I wouldn't know. My bad, man. But it's out there now, man. I'm gonna give you a call. Check on you, bro. But That's our show for tonight, you know. And I'm looking at that clock on the wall. We have a real nice show planned for next week, y'all. Real nice. Hot artist. You don't like it, Sarah Willer. Thank you, Sarah. I always appreciate the likes and the stars and the hearts. You're trying to climb. Thank you, Sharon. Hey, the artist. Love hanging out with y'all on the Monday night. Y'all don't know. I can't stretch it out for 3 hours because y'all can go to sleep on me, so I gotta keep it at 2 hours. Like I always say, if I sign off, like Johnny Zipper used to say on BT, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you be amongst the stars. I say you tell one truth. And 1,000 lies. God bless. Take care of yourself and someone else. Have a good night. Everyone drive safe.